All right, we are live in Kenshi, but this is not Azagami and this is not his faithful crew. Doing something a little bit different today. If you're not familiar with the channel, I've got a long-running series where I've been playing Kenshi just about every week for, I think, like 3 years now. But I've talked about this at great length already. That install is a mess. It was the first thing I ever recorded for the channel, and it was not really planned or thought through. So I've messed with the game files, and there's some incompatible mods, and it's just kind of, the whole thing's a disaster. So it is time to bring that series in for a close. I think the last episode should be up this week or next week. And I will be starting up a new episode, a new series, with fresh install, new computer, brand new mod list. And I'm very excited to do that. I've been putting together a mod list for like the last year and a half or so. And everything seems to be in order. But the last thing that I have to do, which we're going to do right now, is I haven't really stress tested the mod list. I haven't taken a set of characters through like 18, maybe 20 or so hours of gameplay. So I will be streaming a bunch over the next coming days and weeks as we take this group of characters right here through the paces and have them meet people and maybe build some stuff and go to some different regions and see if everything kind of holds together. My mod list is in the description as a Steam Workshop collection if you want to check it out for yourself. Again, nothing really to write home about. It's just all the stuff that I like makes the game the way that I like to play it, all collected in one spot. Yeah, so we're not going to go through that mod list right now, but there's a couple things that I do want to point out before we jump in, because it'll probably be pretty apparent that there are some gameplay changes, and some pretty apparent changes right out the outset. And first and foremost, I am using a very extensive cities overhaul mod. We are in Flats Lagoon right now, and we can see here it is a big sprawling metropolis of Tech Hunter Wonder. And that's mainly, I didn't want to change too much about Kenshi, but I actually ended up picking out this mod specifically because I've been playing the game for so long. I've seen just about every city, and I've been playing it for like 3 years now, that I'm going to play this next series. I'm probably going to play until Kenshi 2 comes out. So it'll be nice to go to these different cities and have something new to see. But that is probably the biggest departure in terms of like the physical world of Kenshi, and I really like this this mod particularly because it doesn't add any new types of buildings or anything like that. It just kind of expands the cities. So. But use with caution. It is incompatible with a lot of stuff, and your mileage might vary. I'm also realizing now that the overhead on the streaming software is pulling like 10 frames a second off of this place. So this is going to be interesting. We will see what happens. And so then there's just a couple of other mods that I want to address at the outset because we're going to see them right away. And they really do change how I play the game, and they've been making the game a ton of fun for me. Kind of slowing down how I play and making it a much more intense experience. Right out of the gate, I'm using a mod called Darker Nights, which does not make the nights darker. It makes them pitch black. You cannot see anything without a light source. And even when you have a light source, it does not really cast very much light at all. And this really ends up meaning that I have to very carefully think about how I travel. You really want to kind of be in safe places before nightfall, because the last thing you want to have happen is have like a beak thing poke its head into the edges of your firelight and start attacking you. You kind of want to see those things from like 300 yards away. And so it means I have to pay very close attention to the time. And it also allows for a thing that doesn't really happen ever in RPG gameplay. But it is kind of like a part of like RPG storytelling almost, like medieval storytelling, adventure storytelling. That concept of like when you see like a character will say to the group like, ready the horses, we ride at dawn. And like, why do you do that? You do that so that you have as much daylight as possible to travel with, because traveling at night through the forests and on the roads while you have torches and lanterns and all the bandits are hiding in the dark is a very dangerous thing to do. And this forces me to kind of slow down and really take this game, kind of like be immersed in it, take it a little seriously, and don't try to min-max it, which I talk about all the time on this channel. I like to be as immersed as possible in games and try not to play the meta, but I do find myself getting caught up sometimes, and I like stuff that kind of keeps me honest almost. That gets combined with a couple of other mods that I'm still a little bit on the fence about, but I've been messing around with for the last month or so, and I think I'm having a ton of fun. Someone asks, "There's safe spaces in Kenshi?" Question mark. No, there are not. This is a very good point. This is one of the reasons it's one of my favorite games in my library, hands down. But yeah, so Darker Nights combined with a couple of like a 1-2 punch of mods. I have a mod that takes my player map marker off of the map, so I don't know where I am. I have to use context clues. I have to actually read the map. That's actually why I have this custom map right now. It's a little on the colorful side, but it is probably the most accurate map I've ever seen on the workshop. It is like down to the little ridges of the coastline. These things are, I haven't found a spot that's not insanely accurate. That is probably one of the later things in the link in the description, because it's one of the last things that I added to my collection. And there's a whole bunch of them in there. So if you don't like these colors, I find it a little bit bright. There's like dark grays, there's some browns, there's some other stuff like that as well. But I have this specifically because I don't know where I am on the map. And so it is really super helpful if I can look at stuff like, okay, there's some interesting shapes here. We know there's probably a volcano here, and we have Flats Lagoon right behind us. And then I can go into the world and go, okay, where do we got that? Okay, there's the volcano. We've got Flats Lagoon behind us. And if I zoom out, I can see I've got some interesting shaped land over here. And so we can say, okay, that's probably north. This is another thing that causes me to slow down. Now, this mod has a side effect, which is actually the reason that I downloaded it, but I'm kind of enjoying having the map marker removed. But this mod removes the schedule, which was exactly the thing that I was looking for. This is something that has bugged me with Kenshi for a very long time, is you're given all this information that you shouldn't be given. Like, why do I know that someone's coming in 4 days to raid me and I have reinforcements on the way to help, right? So now when the taxman comes, when the trader comes, when the slave raiders come, I'm not going to know. And so when you set up shop, as is very dangerous in Kenshi, to build a base or to build a city, well, you're going to have to be ready almost at all times until you truly are confident. And when you finally do go to war with somebody, well, you better be ready for war at all times. This also means that things like scouting parties and outposts become actually even more important, because it's now your only way to truly know what's going on around your base. This is also why I'm doing it, like why I want to take one set of characters through a bunch of paces, because some of this stuff is kind of sort of in theory. I don't know. I've been messing around with different save files trying to make sure this all works the way I like it to, but I'm having fun with this so far. The last piece with this map mod is I can't click on this map. So unfortunately, I can't move the map around with the mouse, which is a bummer. I'm going to have to move it around like this. But I can't click on the map. So I have to travel by looking in the world. And so all of this together means that I'm really slowing down and really enjoying this game, really being immersed in this game. Hopefully it's not too boring for a live stream. We shall see. I mean, I can cut this stuff out of a Let's Play if it gets boring, nice and easy. But I mean, like, I don't know how other people play this game, but if you've ever seen me play on my series, I leave these guys on jog in formation. I rarely use group run. That's for emergencies and danger. I am so happy to just like set up a camp, set up a fire, and then just look at everybody and go, God damn, this game's awesome, and just take it nice and slow. But those mods really make me slow down. And not being able to click on the map means I actually have to truly navigate in this world. I was very unfortunate. Even up to today, I've been trying to figure out a way to... one final mod that I would love to either make myself or find, but it just does not seem possible if you don't have access to the game files, is I'd like to lock the camera to not go higher than this height, which unfortunately you can't seem to do. Certainly not in the Forgotten Construction set and not with any of the configuration files. You can stop zooming, which is not what I want to do. I'd like to be able to zoom, but I'd love to not do this. I'm trying a lot. Like I said, I've been messing around with this mod list, getting ready during this home stretch before I start up the new series. And I've been trying to keep myself nice and honest and stay down here and stay in the world and really feel immersed in the world. But I find every once in a while I do go, oh, where's that beak thing? Where did he go? He's way over there. So anyway, we are going to jump in. Someone asks, what's the map mod? And says, oh, someone else says, oh, that's a nice map. In the description is my mod list. It's a collection on the workshop. I forget what this map mod is called. But it's like one of the last mods at the top of the list because I just added it. And it is very nice, very beautiful. And the person has a whole bunch of them, all different colors, all different styles. So, but I like them because they're insanely accurate. All right. So, for me to stress test this mod list, I've got this this group of characters here. I grabbed this also as a mod on the workshop. This is, I think it was called Group Game, mid-game group start or something like that. And all it is someone just put together a group of characters that all have some stats somewhere that are in the 15 to 30s. And the hope there is just that we won't die at the first bandit, low-level bandit we run into. These people are still going to have a problem, especially where we're standing, but hopefully it won't be instantaneous that we die. Now, like I said, I'm playing with Darker Knights. It's 6:11, so we're going to be staying here for the night. We're not going to try to get out of here. I think the plan for today is we're going to try to get to the border zone, I think. With this city overhaul mod, the border zone is an insane, sprawling metropolis of poverty, shantytown insanity. It's absolutely crazy. So we might head over there. We'll see what happens, though, because like I said, this streaming software is causing a bit of an overhead. But let's actually, while I'm talking, I'll have to stand here and watch me do nothing. We'll get started. I've got some food to cook. This, as I mentioned, this is a group game mid-start, and they started with no clothes, but a bunch of gear in a pack bowl that they came with. And so I sold the stuff off the pack bowl. Let's take Deckard and step over here. I sold the stuff off the pack bowl, got them some gear, and then this town got attacked by dogs. So I have meat to cook and pelts to sell. So we're going to split these guys up. And we're going to take Sarah, and we're going to get her off of bodyguarding because she's going to be B-team. They're going to go sell some stuff because they got the pack bowl with them. We're going to set up a little camp here. We'll do some cooking. The town got attacked, like I mentioned, by dogs, and Firm got hurt. Firm is also hungry. Firm, why don't you go grab some food? Oh, boy, my frame rate is chugging. I was not expecting that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not too enraging for people to watch. It's making my mouse move real slow, which is frustrating, but what are you going to do? Firm, why don't you go ahead and grab yourself a sleeping bag? We'll have him grab a sleeping bag. You can grab the camp kit, too. That's fine. And we'll set up a little spot to sleep out here. Boom. Someone says, Ultimate City sounds like a cool mod. Hopefully it plays nice with Reactive World. It apparently does not, but I have not had problems with it. One of the things that the Ultimate, it's called something like that. It's like Ultimate Mega Cities Overhaul mod or something like that. They mentioned that Flats Lagoon does not work with Reactive World, that there is clipping in specific areas that I have not had a problem with. And I've visited some of the other places he mentioned, and I haven't had a problem. So, fingers crossed. I mean, I've also done a ton of work myself. Like, the mod list is a collection. You could go install it all at once. I don't know that I'd recommend that unless you're very comfortable with the Forgotten Construction set, because you're probably going to have to do some needling with some files. And I have done that. I've moved some things around. I've changed some values here and there, tried to make things compatible that I didn't think would be compatible. So I can't stop myself from messing with a game file. If you give me mod tools, I'm going to go poke around. All right, let's take Smith. Has a big backpack. We'll have her trade with Bill, and she'll grab all this meat. And I've got a group campfire, which, if I recall correctly, the group campfire works quicker. We'll give her some jobs so she doesn't leave here. The group campfire works quicker if a bunch of people sit at it. So we'll have a bunch of people sit at it. And that also increases the aesthetic ambiance of Kenshi, as I said. I won't kill everybody today by making them watch me play with my Kenshi Barbie dolls, positioning them to look as cool as possible, and then just sitting here staring at the screen going, God damn, I love this game, because I can literally do that. I can tell you, I really like this game. After all these years, it's still my absolute favorite game in my library. But in this case, I do believe this works faster if they all sit. So we're going to take Sarah. Like I mentioned, I have darker nights installed. So one of the things I want to grab everybody, if I can, we're going to come up to the city here. I'm going to go find a general trader. Why don't we slow her down so she doesn't lose the bull? We're going to find the general... Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's do one thing really quickly. Let's just take a peek around the world and make sure these guys aren't going to get attacked. Let's unpause. She can still run. Okay. There's dogs and possibly a gorilla, but they're far off. But that's important for us to know for tomorrow. When we leave here in the morning. We might kind of be going that way. We're going to kind of go that way, I think. Let's just take a look around while this is on pause. See if we see any movement. Someone says, good day. There's a whole group of people coming in here. Free traders and tech hunters. All right. I think it's safe. I don't see any beak things. I don't see any other dogs. Let's get back with Sarah. I want to check if I got all the dogs that attacked before. Looks like I did. I don't even see the carcasses. All right. That's fine. We've got a couple of things to sell, and hopefully we can buy... Someone says, wants camera restrictions, uses camera to the max. No, I literally... This is why I want a mod, because I cannot keep myself honest. This is why I have a mod that removes the player marker, why it stops me from clicking the map, why I specifically went to look for removing the schedule, because I could just say don't look at the schedule, but I do all the time. Something has to keep me honest or I'll just do it. Just do it. Alright. Let's, there you are. Let's come on in and see if this person has lanterns. Hello, Jack Cease. Show me what you got. Man, my mouse is chugging. My frame rate seems good, but it seems a little stuttery on my end. Making the mouse kind of like jerk around as I try to move it, which is unfortunate. You have 2 lanterns. That's not my favorite thing I've ever heard. We'll hold one of these for Deckard, is the lead character on the other group. Alright. We need... I got 2 people that don't have shirts on. I got somebody who doesn't have a backpack on. I like people having backpacks on. I think I also might get... I'm going to get camp kits. And I'm going to get logging if they have it. Logging. There we go. Logging comes from a patch for a mod called Interactive World. Interactive World adds I'm going to get this backpack too. It's cheap. All right, that's good. Let's go see if we can find some let's see if we can find $1,200 worth of a shirt for the guy who literally has no shirt on. Is there an armor dealer? Yeah, there is. Oh, there's a market tent, a clothes shop. All right, cool. Let's come over here. Interactive World is a mod that adds kind of like survival mechanics. Like it adds like trees become nodes. I could probably show out here. Like, yeah, if I hover over that tree, it becomes a node that someone can work on to get wood out of, and then wood can be used in a bunch of different camping recipes. Pretty cool. Very cool mod. It gives you something to do out in the wilds when you don't have a base. And I enjoy it a bunch. But there's a patch for it. Someone made a very extensive patch that works the mechanics into the game better. Because the person that made it kind of made it as a proof of concept. And did not really integrate it very well with the game, and so someone made a patch that integrates it with the game, and that's what logging is. It's a blueprint that lets us know how to log. We're going to learn both of these. Alright. What do we got here? We have a clothing shop. Come on in, Sarah. Hello, Top. What do you have? We should also see if there's another... do $200 for an actual shirt. It'd be nice to have some armor. $6,000, $1,700, $500, $500. We might get that. I'm definitely gonna get that. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that for Arnon. I'm gonna sell this shawl. Yeah, done. And I'm gonna get that for Arnon. Not that one. 500. Let me just check all these. 1,700, 1,700. Yeah, 500. Because then he can take this lantern. Nice. All right, we're basically out of money, which is unfortunate. Let's head back out to the team. We'll head back out to the team, see how they're doing with making food. And then before it gets too dark, we'll probably bring them into the bar for the evening. Put it on 3 times speed. Yeah, so I was hoping we'd have a little bit more money because one of the other mods that I have, which I think we could see some effects of in Bill's inventory. I have a mod, it's like food biome overhaul or something like that it's called. I forget exactly what it's called. But it adds a bunch of cooking recipes. We got stale bread in here. We've got stale bread. We've got a rice cube. And we've got pepper chewies, sugar chewies, cinnamon chewies, dried cactus. It adds a whole bunch, way more than just the food that's in the pack bowl there. Which I really like because I was living in the Great Desert with the last squad, and they ate dust witches for 2 years straight. So that's why I grabbed that mod. But that mod also adds a spice commodity trade game. There's like commodity level spices. They're just like sacks of spices that you can buy, hopefully buy low, and bring them somewhere else and sell them high. And I was actually hoping we could buy some for cheap here if they had anything good and bring them somewhere else, but we have no money. So these guys are going to be paupers, and that's going to be the deal. Oh, everybody got up. This is probably full because I don't have anywhere to put it. It is. Oh, Smith. Take all this meat. And you guys sit back down. Help her out. Help her out. What happened with this Gorillo? He's out there, and I think he's dead. Alright. You guys are crowding this fella. Let's have Gemma trade with Sarah, because I think she's got a backpack for Gemma. She does. And I don't have anything for Captain Shirtless. I probably should have kept that poncho. Oh well. That's fine. It is what it is. Here, Gemma, have a seat. Help out. And, Sarah. Actually, you know what? You. Reagan. Why don't you trade with Firm? We'll take this camp kit and we'll build a shelter here. And once again, just looking the horizon. Looking to the horizon, making sure nothing's coming to kill us. The last thing we want is a beak thing. Or guerrilla bandits. And I see nothing. I think we're good. Let's put a tent up. Camp tent long? Perfect. Nice. We'll cover the sleeping guy. I love it. Good job, Reagan. Alright. Let me... Not Reagan. We'll have, you know, we can put this right into Bill. And I'll put this on high speed while they cook. We'll get as much of this cooking as we can done before it gets dark. Oh, shit! Alright. Well, hey. This is what happens when you stop paying attention. Quite literally. I'm like, I'll put this on high speed because I don't want to make everybody sit here while they're doing nothing but cooking. And I'm like, just in the back of my mind, I'm like, if I do that, we're going to get attacked by something. And it's beak things. Alright. We're going to put everybody on sprint. We won't stand on ceremony. We'd like to see someone survive this. Jesus Christ. Alright. Someone's eating a meat wrap while doing this. Someone's just cool as a cucumber. Just grabbing their burrito and fighting a dinosaur. These guys do not have the skills or the equipment to face these guys, and I certainly don't have the skills to do this. So we're going to run these guys deep inside. And let's see. Let's see what happens. Go. Who's out here? Who's out here dying? No one. Okay, good. Deckard, you're very fast. Who's the slowest person here? You guys? Let's keep an eye on these guys. Sarah? Oh, who are they going after? Oh, Firm, you poor person. You're going to get rocked. We're going to drag these guys to the front door and just apologize to the guards when we get there. God damn, man. These fucking beak things are the worst thing on Earth. The fact that the game developers made these awful cheetah dinosaurs. Just absolute bastards. Alright, the front gate guards pitch in, which is fantastic. We'll get these guys in here. And we'll assess. Smith, no one told you. Nobody told you to fight. Nobody told you to fight. You go inside. You go inside right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, one of them's dead. Oh my god. Alright, those guys are going to handle doing that fighting. We'll bring everybody back out here so we can loot these guys and make sure they don't get back up. Oh my god. Alright, you guys heal up. Everybody out over here. Come on. Oh my god, look at those numbers go. Alright, Smith has a job, so she's looking to haul. Everybody please come out here. We'll see what we can do about getting healed up. Smith, how over-encumbered are you? Very. Reagan, why don't you, with your leg hurt, loot these beak things? Firm, you're beat. Sarah, you can grab the other one. Alright, I'll deal with all that in a minute. I'm more worried about the darkness. I'm going to grab just everybody, and we're going to get everybody over here instead. I wanted to make sure those beak things stayed dead, lest we have to come out this door and find things not good for us. Oh. This is going to be very interesting. I don't have any money. They're all hurt now. So, it'll be an interesting start. We'll hobble through the desert. If we can. Let's see where Deckard is. Oh, Deckard, you have to grab a lantern. Why don't you do that? Oh, we'll have at least one other lantern. Beautiful. Alright, everybody. Let's not stand on ceremony here. Let's start healing up. Alright. Let's get you guys in here. Where are you going, medicing? Did someone fall? Let's find out where everybody is. Smith's on her way. Firm is walking as slowly as possible with his leg almost done for. Alright. Alright. That's okay. Firm, you'll find your way inside. Let's bring everybody else in here. My word. This is what happens when you make a plan in Kenshi, especially if you're not paying attention. This is what happens. But it's what makes the game fun. I'm going to get everybody in here because I can't see outside, and I'm a little worried that they're all going to try to go find Firm, and I'm not going to mess with their jobs to stop them from doing that. So we're going to get them in here. We're going to sit them down. You, have a seat. We'll deal with your injuries in a second. All right. And let's see where Firm is. All right, he's making it. He's making it. Sarah, you're already in here. Arnon, you're outside the bar. That's okay. We'll get you inside the bar. No, you're outside. We'll bring Arnon inside. Just come on in. All right, and whilst these guys are all sitting down, and they won't follow Deckard, we're going to have Deckard go first aid Firm and probably pick him up. We'll have him trade with Firm so he actually goes there. Deckard's got a lantern. He's got decent medical skills. Should be able to do it decently quickly. There we are. Here, first aid Firm. You don't need to trade with him. Do you not have medical supplies? What are you doing? I don't have a med kit. I have the wrong guy. Why are you not... Firm. Here, let's pick him up. Oh, you know what I can also do while I have him? Actually, I'll do that when we put him down. Take Deckard. Bring him back in here. With Firm, so he stops walking. Super slow. We'll deal with his injuries inside. I'm not exactly sure why Deckard is not trying to heal him when I give him the job, but we'll deal with it. Oh, you bastards, you got up. All right. Deckard, put him down. Okay. Everybody. First aid this guy. Jeez Louise, there you go. Nice. I love it. There you guys go. What the hell took you so long? Firm, we have a little bit of money. Why don't you, since your leg is broken, come up here and go to sleep? We'll have Firm get some proper sleep. Alright. My goodness. Alright. We've got a bunch of meat and a bunch of pelts. This is actually good. We can buy stuff now. Alright. Let's follow Reagan. And we'll put this stuff... Unfortunately, it doesn't stack, so I gotta move it one at a time. We'll put this stuff in Bill. At first morning's light, we'll go finish off our cooking. My goodness, rudely interrupted. Oh, where's the rest of this stuff? In Sarah? I think it's in Sarah. Yeah. We'll finish our cooking and we'll go sell these hides. And then we might have money. There may actually, I think there might even be another there may be another general trader in this in Flats Lagoon, so we might be able to look for more lanterns. That is actually really good. And if we're lucky, we might be able to get Reagan a shirt. I'll be very happy about that. All right. Everybody have a seat. You're making me nervous. You guys are walking around for no reason. All right. Everybody's good. Let me just make sure we have everybody. We didn't lose anybody. Everybody's here. Everybody's selected. Everybody's here. We're good. Nice. Now, Firm has a broken leg, so I can give everybody the splint injuries job. Thank you very much. Nice. I don't think anybody... a couple of people might have splints. You guys can go fix him. That's fine. And let me just make sure I didn't mess with anybody's jobs while I was doing this craziness. I think I pulled someone off of following Deckard. No. Alright. Alright, perfect. Let's put it on 3 times speed. Let's get to morning. Smith, what are you doing? Drive me nuts. Oh man, all of their legs are all broken. This is so good. Hilarious. Literally, as I'm like, I don't know. Not everybody needs to sit here and watch me just cook. I'll put it on 3 times speed. How bad could it be? I've already scanned the horizon 4 times. It's probably going to be fine. And then here comes 2 beak things. It's fantastic. I wouldn't have it any other way. Pure Kenshi. Alright. Should be light in 2 hours. Oh, these guys all freak out. Put them on a chair. There. Stop freaking out. Gemma, did you hurt your head? You did. You'll be fine. It'll toughen you up. Confirm, how you doing? Oh, nice. You'll be able to walk. Good. Good, good, good. And silver lining, like I said, we'll be able to buy stuff now. As soon as it gets light out, I'm going to send these guys down to start cooking. Let's take everybody down to start cooking. We'll have you follow Smith. Just to make sure that they actually get down there safely. And then we got to wait for these stores to open up. Let's not go all the way out there in case it's not safe. We'll go to the front gate right here. Actually, you guys are all sitting. Why don't you come outside? All right. Oh, bring them out to the front gate. Just double check their movement speeds. Alright. Beak things are dead. Put it on 1 time speed and let's just look around. It looks safe enough. No gorillos. No beak things. No dogs. My god. Out we go. As the sun rises when we pass the dinosaur carcasses in this nightmare land. Someone in the chat asks, how solid are plans for Kenshi 2? I don't know if you mean my plans to play it. They're hopeful. They're hopeful. I have had, there's been a couple of games in the past that have disappointed me when I was fully expecting them to be my favorite game of all time. But I am hopeful that I will be playing it as much as I played Kenshi. But in terms of lo-fi, yeah, they seem to be banging away on it. They went dark a while ago. Not talking about it, but they put out an update a few months ago. Their first update in quite some time. Smith, you had all of the meat, right? I do believe so. Put these back to the top. Yeah, you have some meat. Why don't you grab the rest of the meat? You'll be over encumbered, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna put this on 1 time speed, and we're gonna look around again. A little nervous. Alright, there was not much meat in the beak things, but there is rotten meat for the bull to eat, which is pretty good. This way he won't eat the meat that we're using. Alright. And with my paranoia, I'm just going to slowly scan. I think we're fine. We're going to end up burning more daylight than I wanted to. Messing around here, but it is what it is. We'll put some people on the flame. And we will take Sarah off of following, and we're going to send her back inside. Let's see if we can find a general trader. Let's get inside first. Let's get Sarah into the center of town. We'll see if we can find a general trader and she can buy some more lanterns. Go ahead and get yourself inside. And now I'm extra paranoid. Gemma, why don't you use this bed we got out here? I should have grabbed the other animal skins. Pretty sure it's Interactive World adds the ability to use an animal skin as the world's worst sleeping bag, but it's a sleeping bag nonetheless. It adds a little bit to your healing ability, just not as much as a bed or otherwise. What do we have out here? Land bats. All right. We're going to keep eyes on that. They're far away and moving north. There's some traders over there. I think we're okay. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. Let's make sure that Sarah's okay. It does seem like she is, and I don't know that we're going up here. What the hell's up here? Man, this is crazy. The Western Hive is fighting the Tech Hunters. Oh, someone in the Western Hive has run afoul of the Tech Hunters. That is unfortunate for them. This is also, you might notice, another mod that I have. I don't know which one that it's called, but it's some armor mod in the link in the description. But it does my favorite thing when people do this. They take all the armor in the game and break it up into modular pieces and make all different armors out of all of the pieces. I have a very similar mod in Skyrim that just kind of breaks up all the armor and then makes all these like hacked together pieces of armor. It expands like very lore friendly numbers of suits of armor you can possibly use. And I absolutely love it. It fits right in with the game. It looks so good. There's all different ones in all different regions. Very cool. All right. Let's see. We got a bar. We've got an armor shop. That's the armor shop, the clothes shop. Let's see what the other platform has. We've already been here. We've got, looks like a weapon store. What is this? A gardening store. A market tent, which is a general shop. Nice. Sarah, come on over here. And we're going to leave those, Hey, careful. Who are you talking to? We're going to leave those tech hunters to fight the, Western Hive. As unfortunate as that is, I don't think we're going to loot them either. I'm not looking to get myself in trouble. Alright. Into the general store we go. Maybe he'll have armor. Maybe he'll have cheap armor. Alright. Hello, madam. Malzin? What do you got? 7 lanterns. Not bad. I have to sell you stuff before I can buy them, though, huh? Why don't you take this, and this, and this. And did we get any kind of teeth? Yes, we did. You can take these teeth. And, we're gonna hold on to all this meat for the pack bull to eat. I'm pretty sure he'll eat that meat. And I am going to buy a lantern for every single person on this team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5, and there's 6 left. All right. How much are they? That's fine. All right, we've got $2,000 left for some piece of armor. And I think, whoops. I went into the, what is this? A farm shop. We don't need anything from the farm shop. We went into either the armor shop or the clothing shop. I think we went into the clothing shop, so we'll check the armor shop instead. And then once we're all done there, we're going to head out, however these guys are doing. Whatever the... Oh. Alright, well, we're not moving, so I think we're okay. I am really... I'm trying to make this this stream end before it really begins. I love this game for this specific reason. How friggin' chaotic it is. Smith, is this full? Is that why you guys all jumped up? It is. That's okay. You sit back down. The machine is not full. Shut up. Oh, it is full. No, it is not. Sit. There you go. Good. All right. Man, those tech hunters are racing around here. It is a hustling and bustling Flats Lagoon. I absolutely love it. I also kind of like this too because with the series that I'll end up doing, I imagine for my headcanon, I might go as far as to add something to the map, but I think for my headcanon it's going to be some years after the events of Desert Gamble. I may go as far as to add a ruin to where Desert Gamble is. I don't know that I want to add a city. I don't know how broken that would be, but I could probably add some broken down buildings and some walls and the like. And just say that it's years after Desert Gamble. There'd be all the same names of everybody, like it's still going to be Holy Lord Phoenix and like Tin Fist and all that sort of stuff, but just a little lore for these guys. Alright, do we have anything in the $1,000 range? 15, 5, 2, 13, 1,200? 1,200 shoddy mercenary plate? 3,000. I might get that for the guy that has no shirt on. Unless I can find something like 500 bucks again. Just a straight up shirt. Also 1,200. Alright, we're gonna get this shoddy mercenary plate jacket. $1,200? Sure. Done. Oh, you know what? Why don't you take the meat, the rotten meat that's in her inventory? Make sure no one else is carrying anything stupid. She's carrying meat, but no one else is carrying anything dumb. Alright. Then I think we're good to go. Why don't you, once again, follow Smith. See if she'll take off on her own. She will. Check on the team. You can have a seat. Why don't you grab some of this meat? Alright. It's going very slowly because no one's sitting at the campfire. Have a seat. What are you doing? This is three of them. Lined up and sitting in the fire. Thank God there's no burning damage in this game. Alright. Sarah, make your way out. We'll give this guy a shirt. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I think we'll head out. I think what we'll try to do... These guys aren't in great shape, but I think what we'll try to do... We'll try to get to the Nomad village that's in Shem somewhere. I think so. There's going to be beak things and bandits there for sure, but we've got some really good sight lines in Shem. So hopefully we can make it there before dark if we leave literally as soon as Sarah gets out there. And hopefully these guys are in good enough shape to do it. Everybody can walk, so everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. Sarah, why don't you trade with Reagan? Give him some clothes. Put that on. Why would you not put that on? Put that on. What are you doing? Alright. And let's start taking stuff down. Gemma, you can go ahead and get up. You can dismantle that. And let's grab this stuff. Put it in the bowl. Bill, I've got stuff for you. Oh, and I have... not med kits. I have lanterns for everybody. Nice. Everybody except for Gemma. She will not wear one. She has a shawl as a belt item. So she can just hold on to that. But everybody else is wearing their lantern. Smith, you can put this in the bowl. All this junk. Carrying too much crap. Oh, but if it would stack, you can hold on to a few pieces of meat, that's fine. And, Deckard, why don't you actually take some meat as well? We'll have him take 5 pieces of meat. That should be good. Let's get whatever's in here out of here. And get this job off of Smith. Who is this? Sarah? Yeah, you can take that. That's fine. And we'll put the rest in there. All right, everybody, up and out of the way. Pack out what we pack in, and vice versa. All right. We're going to take one more scan of the horizon, make sure it's safe. I see something moving out there. Looks like a dog. I see people running. If it is a dog, we might loot it, but we're going to keep moving. We have to head that way, but I'm making sure nothing's following us. Nothing is following us. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully we have enough daylight. We're going to start heading out. Deckard is sprinting because someone is fighting nearby. So be it. Where are you going? You're not coming to... Alright, looks like there's dogs back that way too. Alright. We're going to go out this way. There you go. We'll let everybody catch up, and we're just going to peer around the corner here. I saw something moving. It looked like a dog. I saw it very quickly. But I think it was a dog. And it'd be great if we didn't run into dogs after running into big things. These guys have crappy gear across the board. And crappy weapons as well. There is the volcano. So we'll keep that on our right, and that should keep us heading north. And out we go. A minor setback, but it worked in our favor. Everybody's got a lantern now. I need like another $2,000 though, because I think with the Nomads... Uh-oh. What is it? I think with the Nomads, I can buy... Oh, shit! God damn it! Let's take all these guys. Run back to where we can get some help. That's a lot of land bats. Let's get everybody actually on the proper run. And which gate do we want to run to? Which one's close? We'll go to this one. I don't know if that's the wisest idea, but there's a gate back here, I do believe. Did I not see one? Maybe not. Alright, we'll run to the gate we know exists. There. Everybody turn around and go. Go, go, go. Make sure I got everybody. Might let you guys sprint proper again. Everybody just go. Deckard just takes off. What a leader. Just like, see you guys. Good luck. He just yells out, every man for himself. Good God. Look at that horde of awful creatures. Just coming for us. As somebody back there is eating wheat crackers. Just casual as can be. Sprinting away from land bats, eating wheat crackers. I love it. All right, we're breaking off into 1,000 directions, and I don't care for that. Arnon. Deckard. Everybody. Over here. They're probably running in through that other gate. We'll let everybody catch up over here. Hold on a second. You should not be helping allies. You should not be doing that. We'll put them over here. And these guys as well. I'm gonna put you on hold so you don't do anything stupid. Let's let everybody catch up. As soon as everybody gets caught up, we might go see if we can land on those land bats and get some easier experience. All right. There's people out here helping. We'll go see if we can get some swings in. If there's anyone left. We might also, again, scavenge. The best thing you can do early game in Kenshi. Oh my goodness, that's so many pelts. Yes, we will scavenge. Oh my god. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 being handled. Come on over here. Let's see if we can loot this guy. And maybe lay in. Nope, dead. Alright. Looting it is. Bill. My goodness, we are going to fill your inventory. Holy crap. We're losing daylight, but if we can make it to the Nomads in Shem, they should have, I think I mentioned before, a bull backpack with a light. I believe it's Nomad camps that have that. It comes from a mod as well, but it is very helpful. It's like a Garo backpack with a light. Very helpful in darker nights. Alright, let's head out over here. We might be able to do some helping. Let's get everybody in. Let's see how this works. How well we do. You're not the alpha, are you? Nope, and they all go down. Never mind. Good. Good, good, good. What lovely visitors we are. We twice over draw a nightmare to their front gates. We're just lovely visitors to their city. Nope, not in you. Whatever, you can hold on to some of that. That's fine. Alright. My goodness. Do I have everybody? Let's make sure no one got caught anywhere. I do indeed. Let's make sure everybody is on group run. Except for Deckard. They'll be on jog. And, where are we heading? We're heading up this way. And give him a spot there. And down we go. Now, he is still sprinting at top speed, which is a little disconcerting. He should slow down in a second. Oh, no, there's still some fighting over there. Is what it is. He'll slow down in a minute. The team will catch up. There he goes. Oh! Why is he sprinting again? Let me see. I'm going to find a beak thing just over my left shoulder. Let everybody catch up. Alright. Out we go. Alright, Deckard. I don't know what you're so scared about. It's making me nervous. Deckard has an uneasy feeling. Alright. Deckard, I need you to calm down. Take a deep breath. and relax. Alright. Not super sure what he's so concerned about, but we gotta head out this way. Give him a spot there. Alright, you're gonna outrun the entire team. We'll put them on group run just to keep them together. That usually stops them from sprinting. And it did. Nice. We'll get him far, far, far away from Flats Lagoon. A place filled with nothing but terror for these guys. Beak thing and land bat attacks. There's probably something going on right here. It's freaking him out. We'll let the team catch up. And we will head out. Alright, you guys. Go, go, go. Alright, with all of that unfortunate distraction behind us, I don't see anything of any danger. Anything that would cause us imminent danger on the horizon. I think I see some movement out there, but that looks like traders. I think what we're going to do... I believe we just crossed that little piece of land right there. And I think what we might do... We're not going to cross into Venge. I think we might follow this ridge line right here. Until we get told we're in Shem. And we'll reassess. I'm pretty familiar with this area because I really like Shem a lot. But I mean, I like Shem in the mid to late game when the beak things aren't as big of a frightening nightmare. They're always a frightening nightmare, but still. We have some good cover here. Things we can hide behind. If we have to. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit this ridgeline. Oh, we're going to try to make the most of the daylight. It's almost 12 o'clock. Oh, God. All right, let me see if you guys... Will you stop sprinting? Or are you just broken? No, he's good. All right. Beautiful. All right, what a hilarious group of distractions that was. But we're off. Away from Flats Lagoon. Into truly, definitely mortal danger. But hopefully we can navigate it. We shall see. We shall see. These guys are early enough on. You know, it's the whatever the mod was called, like mid-game group start or whatever. Somebody's out over here. I want to make sure that's the traders. I think it's the traders. But they're not really advanced fighters. They're all really slow. They have all crappy weapons. So if we lose somebody, it's not going to be the biggest shame. I imagine these guys, narratively speaking, are probably not super bonded. Deckard clearly just takes off from the group at the first sight of danger and just runs, screaming every man for himself. So if someone has to get left behind to get eaten by a beak thing, that might be what it comes to. We're going to stay on this side of the ridge. Keep whatever's on that side of the ridge from seeing us. And we'll go until we cross whatever this deep gully is. And we'll reassess there. That might be literally... I think that's over here. It's not this. Yeah, that's not a gully. Okay. Alright, that is definitely traders, thank God. And there's probably some bandits out there, but they're never going to catch up with us. They're not even interested. I can't even click on them. They're so far out. Which is fine by me. Yeah, we are going to be heading into some very frightening and dangerous territory. Anywhere these giant iron structures are, there's usually a bunch of beak things hidden all around them. Basically, anywhere you see tall, skinny, anything is just like the developer's sick, twisted... God damn it. Oh, okay, I thought someone was yelling at us for food or something. Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, all of this I maintain is the developer's sick, twisted sense of humor. Of anywhere you see anything that might resemble a beak thing, neck is probably where there's a bunch of beak things hidden. These tall cactuses do a really good job of being like zebra stripes. They kind of confuse you as you like look at them. Like, is there a beak thing neck in there? I can't tell. And they also hide behind all this crap. So you'll just be like, you know, humming along, and then all of a sudden you're just face to face with a nightmare. Oh. Some people do a very good job of micromanaging the combat in this game. I have never... Not only have I never really done it, I've never, like... Anytime I've ever even thought about doing anything even minorly micro, I'm not good at it. I have 20 times attack slots for, like, person-to-person fighting. And I tend to play this game kind of like Mount and Blade, where I'll set... These tabs will be, like, different groupings of fighters, and I'll send them in at different points in different ways. It doesn't really work fantastically because they won't hold formation, which is a bummer. It's nice if you can take, like, a group of rangers and, like, run them broadside along the face of an enemy, and then flank with, like, two melee units from side to side, basically making, like, a little kill box, which you can do. It's pretty much how I play the game at this point on the other series. I'm taking it a little slow here because I'm very nervous. I'm going to unpause. I'm just going to look around and see if I see anything moving. I do. What do I see? Nomads. Man, you guys are brave. But yeah, my style of... My particular managing of combat doesn't really do much good when you have very few people. They're very crappily outfitted. And you're fighting 35-mile-an-hour monsters. Alright. I think we're good. I mean, if you guys came through here, it's got to be somewhat safe. That's going to be famous last words. Famous last words. Let me check the map again, see if I get an idea of where we are. I'm going to guess we long past... we might be here. We passed that gully, and I didn't even pay attention to it. We might be there. Do we see water out this way? We do. We see the start of the water. Yeah, we're right here somewhere. All right. All right. Onward. Into the gulch. We're just going to keep our eyes peeled. I've done a terrible job of it, but it's nice to try to keep myself to a lower camera. I've done a really bad job of it. As soon as things go slightly awry, I'm immediately like, nope, I'm out. Let's go. Get everybody, run. Nice, and we crossed into Shem. We might see if we can keep this line up to the burning forest. And then just charge northward straight to where the Nomad village should be. I'm going to stop right here. We can see over this ridge. There are birds flying very low. And I don't see any movement. I don't see any movement behind us. I think we're good. Very nerve-wracking. I don't see anything. Oh, God. The shadows moved and it scared the shit out of me. If we see beak things here, it's just the only person left is going to be Deckard. Alright, we crossed back into Flats Lagoon. Which means we're probably like here-ish, maybe? I don't think these... I think this map is very accurate, but I don't think these border separations are accurate. I think they're very much inaccurate, actually. Alright, this is really the most nerve-wracking spot. There's a lot of these iron structures around. Okay. And these iron structures are exactly where they like to hide. We're going to get to the top of this ridgeline. We're going to just scout again. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Are they charging? Are they charging? There's two big things. There's two big things right here. They're following leader and patrolling. All right, 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 all right. We're going to get over on the other side of this thing. If we can get out of sight of them, sight lines do work in this game. Okay, okay. All right. Here we go. Here's what we're going to do. And put these guys on group run in case we have to do terrible things. We'll change them to sprint in a second. They're not coming after us. They don't see us. They don't see us. This is good. They don't see us. They don't see us. How terrifying. The guys found it at the last second. Deckard calls out. Everybody huddle up and start moving. We gotta... I don't want to move down into this. I don't want to move down into this, but we have to. We have to, because we have to really get out of their sight line. I don't know how far they can see. And if they make a turn, I'm not gonna... They're gonna turn this way. They're gonna turn this way. We have to go down here. We have to go down here, and I don't want to. I really don't want to. Ah, shit. I did not want to go into this valley. Oh, God damn it. All right. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's rethink everything. What's that saying about life is what happens? God does something when you make plans or something or other? I think it applies to Kenshi as well. Make a plan. Kenshi's got a surprise for you. Man, I was going to run across this whole line and then cut north, and I was going to be very happy doing it. All right. All right. Shit. We're going to come down here. Can I walk on this? I can walk over here. We're going to come over here. Hey, stay and sneak. I bet those things turned right towards me. They fucking did. They son of a bitch did. You bastards. Of course you turned right towards me. Of course you did. Of course you did. We're going to come over here, if we can get here. Alright, they can't see us, so we're going to pick up the pace. Oh, dear God. Alright. I am losing fucking daylight. Oh, and there's fighting going on down here. It's got to be a big thing. My camera's freaking out. It's a big thing. Yeah, it's a big thing fighting something. Fuck. And we got two of them closing in on us. God, and they're heading right the hell for us. There's not really a good way to go, because if I go this way and they turn, they're on us. And if they keep going this way, I'm just fucked. Alright. Where's the team? Where are you, idiots? Shit. We might be hanging out in complete darkness in like a hole in the ground like this. Fuck. Alright. This is what this game is for. Literally for this. Alright. These guys are going to keep a pep in their step. We're going to keep them on a hustle because this is an emergency situation. Alright. They can hear the screams of some animal just over this ridgeline. They're just gonna fucking try to figure this out. I'm gonna unpause for a second. We're gonna take a look on the horizon here. I don't see anything. We're gonna try to step forward. We'll try to make it out to here. Right there. And hope for the best. Someone says, Lou Neeson says, I never spot the enemies that fast. I am so hyper attuned to beak things over anything else. I don't know how people, like, you know, you can so easily find like YouTube videos of people being like, How to be the best player in the world by day 2. And I'm like, I don't know how you do this. I've been playing this game for 3 years. I'm in the mid game after 3 years. I mean, I'm playing very slowly right now. Like, I go very slow with all of it. But I like it, you know. But I'm hyper attuned to anything beak thing. Like a prey animal to predator. I get hyper nervous anytime I'm in beak thing territory. I've got like level 40 characters on my playthrough, and I'm just so terrified of those things that like I could spot that movement from a mile. I could probably spot that movement half asleep. Like if I saw something with a long neck in my house, I'd probably freak out. I can't go to the zoo because there's too many giraffes. They freak me out. All right, there was something down here. There is something down here. There's dust bandits. Of course there's dust bandits. Of course there's dust bandits. Of course there is, because it's Kenshi. Why would there not be dust bandits? You know what? I hope you don't get eaten by big things, because that'll just make it perfect. Where's the space lasers? I'm in Venge, aren't I? Probably not. I don't see any lasers. I specifically avoided the laser forest. All right. I can't stress how much I don't want to go this way. It's really going to funnel me into... All right, we are clear into Venge. I'm just going to get a look at these guys and see what they're doing. Ah, Venge. This is where the gutters come to hunt for spiders. Yeah, I hear you. I wonder what happened with those guys. Oh, man, screw you. The Western Hive is up here. And they're not getting attacked. Oh, what is this right here? There's the beak things. They didn't attack the fucking Western Hive. How dare you? Oh, man. All right, that means we got to hustle. That means we have to move. We have to move. I can't pussyfoot around here. We got to go. Go, go, go. Dust bandits are just going to be a pain in my ass. This is not a safe place to be. Sarah, that's a mouthful. Very true. What's a gutter? Beak things. Oh, right. Beak things. Nice. All right. Let's take a look at where these dust bandits are. They're far off. We can use this little micro terrain here to keep some cover, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna try to stay ahead of these guys. Oh shit! I ungrouped them. I imagine Deckard would keep these guys. Fuck! Son of a bitch! Alright, that's fine. He might... He's going the other way. I thought he was coming towards us. He's going the other way. He might eat those dust bandits. And good. We might hang out and grab some popcorn and watch it happen. Would that it were not getting dark. That's what we would be doing. We would watch him eat dust bandits. Alright, we're going to use this micro terrain here. Someone's fighting, so it could be dust bandits getting eaten by beak things. All right. We're in the worst spot. We're in the big flat. Anybody that wants to see us can see us. But I think we're okay. We've crossed back into Shem. It's 4:45. We've still got a little bit of daylight left. It's going to start getting dark real fast. Which is not going to be great because we won't be able to see... I can't even remember what that town's called. But I think these guys... I mean, these guys know what I know, for sure. Wouldn't pretend like they don't know that there's a town out in the middle of Shem. But we don't remember what it's called. But we won't be able to see lights from here. So when the darkness hits, that's it. That is it. Alright, we're going to get to the top of this ridge and just peer on over. We're loading. I'm going to let the game load for a second. I think we're okay-ish. Ish. We look good out to this side. I might pull them away from this ridge. Because we look good out here. We can see really far away. And, not you, Sarah. Get back with the team. We can see really far away. And there's nothing coming from far away. And this is still really prime beak thing nest territory. And I don't see anything, so I think we're okay for right now. I do believe we are good. It really is a shame that Shem is filled with beak things. Who is this? Band of Bones. Man, this is a busy desert. We're trying to veer away from those guys. They'll probably leave us alone. Band of Bones, 0. They'll probably leave us alone. Yeah, it's really a shame that Shem is filled with beak things because it is one of the nicest spots in Kenshi. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, you know, I have no idea what's going to happen, you know, a year or two from now when I get to the point of building a base. But I could definitely see myself, coming up on a... I can see myself coming up on a camp that I can't seem to click on. Yeah, I could see myself building a Dust Bandit camp. Building a city out in Shem. But it would have to be very late game because it's filled with beak things. And I don't know that I would handle that too well. We got more bandits down here. And I can't click on them. They're out there. There we go. Dust Bandit camp. Dust Bandits, Band of Bones, beak things. This one seems to be empty, which is good. We got to be careful, though, because they could just be out patrolling. Get to the top of this hill. Hopefully, there we can see the city, the town. It's not even a village, settlement. I don't even know. It's nothing. It's like 3 houses. Barely a safe place to be. But what we're going to do is we're going to assume that this team asks them if we can huddle up inside of one of their houses for the night. And that's what we're going to do, because this is a very dangerous place. And I think... Oh, Jesus. Starving bandits. That is a lot of starving bandits. There might be like 20 of them out there. Gotta be careful. Get to the top of this ridgeline. And I think we'll put them back into their regular jog. I think we're safe enough. Deckard, you take point. Alright, hopefully it stays clear. We'll make a straight shot for whatever this Nomad village is called. I'm going to just click all the way out. They can see it from here. They're going to aim towards it, and they're going to start heading over. Brian Price says, so glad you're back. Been looking and waiting, just starting from the beginning. Thanks for doing this. Well, thank you for joining. Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a bunch of these, probably for like a month or so. Like I said in the beginning, I want to get one group of characters to like, I don't know, like 18, maybe 20 hours, something like that. Try a bunch of different things. Run them all over the place. Maybe see if we can buy some building supplies, build a small outpost. Just see what happens as they start making relationships and stuff. And then once that's settled, I should have my new PC built. And I will do a fresh install with this mod list and start an actual series that I will continue until Kenshi 2 releases. And I see 3 beak things out there. We're going to take that opportunity. Yeah, we're going to hit this ridge. Yeah, and I truly do hope when Kenshi 2 comes out, I love it so much that I switched to that. Oh god, there's 3 peak things over here too. Fuck. Yeah, fuck this place. Alright, these guys are walking... I lost them. They're behind the rock. These guys are walking... I think towards me. And these guys are walking parallel, so we're going to actually go this way. Ugh. With this fucking nightmare place. It's not going to get much better in the border zone, but it'll be a little bit better. You know, also, I haven't had characters that could set foot in the Holy Nation ever. Ever. Like, literally, I've never had a group of characters that didn't have 10,000 or much more bounty in the Holy Nation. Might be fun to take a trip out there. We do have a woman on the team. No robots, though. And no robotic limbs yet. Alright, these guys are moving perpendicular to us, and we have this... Nice, we discovered the subtle nomads. We have this, this little rise in front of us. See, can we see those guys over there? Where'd they go? They are coming, like, hot on our tail. Son of a... And I bet you they're not going to stop to deal with these bandits. They're just going to come straight for us. Oh, we're catching up way too fast. We're going to stop right there. We're just going to take a peek over here. Oh shit, they're running. Nice! They're going for the friggin' bandits. That never happens. I never get lucky. There's more starving bandits. Alright. We're going to have the team huddle up. Someone says, I think if you had that camera restriction, your run would already be over because your team would be barbecue main dish. Yes, probably. It's fun, though. You know, one of the things that I have a tendency to do is get too precious with the characters. I'm already doing it with this. Like, I'm running away in terror and fear. You know, I waited till the land bats were all dead before I was like, yeah, sure, we could lay in. Oh, whoops, they're all dead. And with the main series, I've got characters that are like, they're all in like the 40s. Some of them are in the 50s. You know, it's solid mid-game stuff. And I'm still so precious with them. I'm so attached to them. They're like family members. I don't know what I would do if one of them died. I had the first death in a long time, but it was at the base, and it was out with a new hire that just got sent to the base, and they died at a raid or something, like some manhunter raid or something. And I, like, built them a shrine at a little park with benches and everything. I can't handle this. This game's too much for me. Hands down, the best game in my library. By a country mile. Alright, those guys won't be able to see us. And I think we're going to make it just by dark. This is fantastic. Oh, I just jinxed myself. Why would I ever say those words out loud? Why did I do that? Ah, look what I did! I jinxed myself. It's okay, we could take one blood spider. Why would I say that, too? Why would I say that out loud? It's a jinx. Alright, let's get Bill away. And let's get this blood spider. I don't know who he's attacking, but we're going to attack him, and hopefully he's alone. We're going to attack him with everybody. We're not going to stand on any kind of ceremony. We're not going to get set up. I'm just looking around to see if there's any other blood spiders. I don't see any. Doesn't mean they're not around. We're not going to do any special setup. We're just going to have these guys turn and attack. And there we go. Oh, and we take the first hits. I don't know what you guys are doing. There you go. Start swinging. Good job. Nice. Quick work. Someone says, oh, this is going to hurt. Thorian, why don't you loot the spider and make sure he doesn't get back up. And let's hang out here for just a second while... Jesus, Gemma! Oh my god! Oh, no. You keep healing her. There you go. God damn it. Alright, let's take a look. How bad did you guys get hurt? Gemma, your head and your stomach. Now your stomach is done. Alright, everybody else is fine. Bill, how did you get hurt? How did you do that? Alright. Let's go. I'm going to click into the town. I don't know where those beak things went. They're over there. We're fine. Deckard is sprinting. Oh, he's on group run. There you go. Lou Neeson says, yes, please. 50s are still very precious. Yes, they are. You want to get into those solid 90s and 100s before you start on, like, I'm a superhero. There's another thing I just love about this game is, like, I have so many games in my library where the marketing is like, you don't matter. The world doesn't care about you. You're a nobody. But, like, you're the most important character in the world. Like, people are literally praising Jesus Christ that you're stepping foot on their soil, even though you're just a blacksmith's son. And, like, pretty much any sandbox that's supposed to be difficult can properly not care about you. But I feel like no other game in my library really, like, kind of leans into that. Like, you don't matter in this game. Like, the game does not care whether you play it. There's not even any quests. This game couldn't give a shit if you played it. It just exists. You can hang out if you want. It ain't going to be fun or easy. All right. We've made it to the town. It's not dark. That's fantastic. I've got a ton of stuff to sell. I forgot about that. We need $2,000 because I want to get a bull backpack light. And that's going to be a pain in my ass because I'm going to have to swap those things out one by one. And let's see if they have a bull backpack light. I'm almost positive it's in Nomad Traders. Sometimes I wonder if we'll ever find out what caused this world into such chaos. Or maybe it's always been like that. Sad to think about. I will tell you, that is one of the other reasons I'm very excited about Kenshi 2. Is that it is a prequel that, if I recall correctly, is 1,000 years before this game. And I am very excited to see about that. Need an animal? No, I need a bag. You do have bags? You have bags with lights. I love it. $2,000 I need to sell you. You have $1,200. Why don't you buy some stuff off of me? What can you buy? Just a little bit of stuff. And let's go outside and see if we can trade with these guys. What do you got? I might buy some healing medical supplies from them as well. Andy Brown says, you have to nurture Kenshi characters almost every step of their journey. Build a stronger bond. This is very true. This is pretty much how I've fallen in love with my first series set of characters. All like 100 of them. I love each and every one of them like they're my children. But, you know, that's all well and good, like playing all by myself. But like sometimes I would feel bad when I was playing the original series. That there's just like no excitement, because I'll see something exciting. They're like, we can't go there. It's too dangerous. I'm like a parent. Like, no, everybody back in the car. We got to go home. It's too dangerous out there. Though I do find that Kenshi players who watch Kenshi gameplay watch it for the same reasons they play it. Like, yeah, that's not like other games. This is how you play it. You nurture your characters. You fiddle with your inventory. All right, how much money did we make? Almost $10,000. That's fantastic. Do you have medical supplies? You do. Gemma, you can use... Sarah, rather. You can use one more. Arnon, you can use one more. Deckard, you've got 2. You're fine. Thorian, you've got none. You also have this blood spider crap. You can get rid of that. Smith, you are out of... medical supplies. But he does have straw flour, but it is 93% above standard price, so we're going to leave that as it is. All right, we've got $8,000 now. We're going to head back in here. We're going to buy that backpack, and then I'm going to fiddle with this inventory in the most excruciating way. Also, where is everybody? Guys, come out of your houses. They're all hiding. I mean, I guess I understand. It's a hellish nightmare escape out here. Bull backpack with light. That's exactly what I'm looking for. It's $4,000. God damn it. Whatever. I need it. You can take this rotten meat. All right. Let's come out here. I'm going to open up all these doors. See if I can get these guys to start coming out. I almost feel bad, because like if something does come through here, they're all going to get killed, but They should be milling about outside. And they will have lanterns, and there's no other lights in this town, so it'd be nice if they lit the place up a little bit. And also, when it gets dark, we're going to huddle up inside of one of their houses and hope for the best. Which is always a little scary, because I'm also using another mod that I'm not super sure about, because I think it's going to create a chaos when I finally do build a base. But it's a mod that stops you from being able to pick up gigantic animals. Which I'm really keen on. It's another one of those things where it's like, it's a restriction to keep me honest. There's nothing more cheesy to me than seeing people run around with a full, like, pack bowl filled with stuff. It's inventory, and they're just sprinting at 30 miles an hour across the desert. So I try to never do that, but I do every once in a while. But what that means is I can't bring the bull inside of one of these places, and we're going to have to hole up for the night. You lost, stranger? No, I just wanted to open your door. I didn't mean to come in here. I distracted myself. I wanted to open your door and see if you'll come out. We're just introducing ourselves, saying hi to the locals. Letting them know we're safe. Maybe asking them if we can hole up in one of their abodes for the evening. And see if they'll start milling about. Doesn't look like they will. That's fine. Whatever. It's safer for you this way. Alright, we're going to get over by this door. And I'm going to fiddle with the backpack. Who's got room? Smith, Reagan. Yeah, Smith, Firm, Reagan. You guys all have room. All right. Smith, why don't you start trading? Nice. The lights come on. Take the big stuff. Oh, I got teeth in here I gotta sell, too. Firm. You take some stuff. Got a lot of teeth. Reagan, you might be able to clear this out, maybe. That's a lot of meat. What sucks is none of this is stacking. So I have quite a lot of fun. I'm about to have a lot of fun getting this all back into the pack bowl. All right, Deckard. Boom. This is empty, so you can put this in here. Can you not? It's empty. Yes, you can. It's empty. Beautiful. All right, and back we go. I'll tell you, this needs a take all button that I'm almost positive does not exist. But it's rarely, if ever, do you have to actually deal with this much one at a time transferring. Reserved for situations like this. Oh my god. Firm, why don't you hold on to that dried cactus and that rice cube? All right. You can hold on to these pepper chewies. Salt chewies, whatever the hell those things are. And I think that was it. Right? Right. Sarah, why do you have tools? Get rid of those. Everybody's good. All right, cool. And now, nice, the bowl has a light. Oh, and how's it looking? The sun is setting. It's very beautiful out here. This is such a gorgeous location. I really want to set up a base here. This is astoundingly beautiful. Oh, nice. We see some traders coming in on the horizon. I think what we're going to do, we're going to take everybody but Bill. And we're going to head into this house here. and enjoy their hospitality. Thank you, fellows. If you don't mind, we'd like to hunker down with you for the night. Thorian, how about you play us a tune? Is this a lute? Nice. And why don't one of you guys sit instead of freaking out? There you go. Alright. The bull's gonna be out there for the night. Hopefully he'll be okay. If he isn't, we're gonna have a very special problem on our hands, but it is what it is, you know? If you can't protect a bull, don't have a bull. Alright, we're gonna put it on high speed. I love it. It is fantastic. Like, the lighting does leak out of this building, but it does make for a very atmospheric and gorgeous little nomad village in the darkness. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. My word, I love this game. I can't afford that. You know, I almost... Let me see how close this is. I'm going to tempt fate. We're going to do it. I'm going to tempt fate. I'm going to do something very stupid. We're going to take a campfire. Pardon me. We're going to take a campfire. How close can I get? We got meat to cook, and we might as well use the nighttime. Oh, I can actually get very close over here. And here. We're going to go here. Is this inside of a tree? I'm not going to put him in a tree. We'll put him right here. That's perfect. That is perfect. Alright. Is anybody so hurt? Gemma kind of is. I'm not going to have her sleep outside here, though. It's very scary here. What I am going to do is I'm going to have Smith trade with Bill. And we're going to have her take this meat. While we sit on high speed, we're going to cook this meat. Oh shit, who's following? Oh, everybody's following Smith. I should have put somebody else out here. It's fine. Nope, just Sarah. Okay, cool. Sarah and her team are following Smith, but that's okay. They're watching her. In case things go wrong, they actually will attack first. That's good. She's on bodyguard, so if somebody does target her, she'll attack. We'll get an early warning. Now here we know there could be beak things. They probably won't come from in front of us, though it could happen. They might go through the water. But there's also mass hordes of starving bandits and smaller hordes of dust bandits. But just a couple more hours until sun up. How we doing on this meat? Alright. It is very nerve-wracking. The air feels nice on my legs. Don't go stepping over my feet. The way the Shek warriors carry themselves, you think they were born for battle. It's both intimidating and admirable. I concur. Oh, hey, Nibbly Knob, how's it going? Man, I felt so bad yesterday. I saw you signed in right when I was signing out. Thanks for joining tonight. Nibbly Knob asks, hey, dude, is this your new Kenshi run with the new mod list? This is kind of stress testing the mod list. Nice. It is almost sun up. We're going to keep cooking until the sun actually comes up, then we'll get out of here. This is my new mod list, which is in the description, but I am going to play a bunch of hours via live stream before I start that actual series, just to see if anything goes wrong. It's kind of a burn-in stress test for the list. Alright. That should do us for cooking and for time. It's 5:50 in the morning. We're going to dismantle this campfire. Oh, we're going to let her finish that, actually. Nice. And now we're going to dismantle this campfire, and we're going to head out. Let's get everybody into the center of town. Put it back on 1x speed. And let's just look around. I gotta get some action. Alright. Just announcing that to the town. Let's get into the center of town. We're just going to take a peek around. Make sure there's no beak things trailing us. Hard times. Nobody is in front of us or behind us. There is a heavy fog, probably a dust storm just ahead of us. I also want to see, we might want to see if we can trade with this guy. You got anything good? I got $4,000. Let's see what he's got. Need something? No, you are a tech hunter. You are a tech hunter. I thought I saw traders. All right. It seems clear enough, and I'm almost positive. I know that we're in the Nomad village, and so this is this little road right here. So we're going to follow this road straight into the border zone until we start getting some kind of... any kind of... just something to guide us. We'll try to see if we can find some kind of landmark or something. But we're going to get ourselves in first. Yeah. That is the plan. Let me set this to about where we're going to be. All right. Out we go. Man, I can't believe we made it here before dark. My goodness. That was fantastic. And we had money. Got ourselves a pack bull lantern backpack. If only we could cure hunger. Well, I hear you. I don't think you're going to do that in Kenshi, though. All right, we're going to head up over here. And we'll see what happens as we get into the border zone. While we will still have to deal with bandits, it's just so... bandits won't eat you to death. So I'll be a lot happier. I mean, they will butcher your pack animals, which is just incredibly rude. Just, I mean, come on, man. Really? That's some special insult to injury, but... as long as everyone doesn't go down, we should be relatively okay. And I don't know, one of my mods, I don't think this is part of the base game, one of my mods lets me pay off dust bandits if we have money. They might shake us down. Oh shit, there's 3 beak things. There's 3 beak things heading right for us. Alright. Alright. We're gonna get down over here and we're gonna hope. We're gonna hope beyond all hope. They're coming right for us. I don't think they're gonna see us yet. We're going to try to get over on the other side of this hill here. Out of sight. Ah, you by yourself, Sarah? Oh my god, everybody run. Go, go, go. Oh no, they're going the other way. Fantastic. Fantastic. They're heading in the other direction. Alright. We'll let them all circle up. God damn. Alright. Is this the road? It is. Let's give him a spot on the road. And have him go. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no, I put him in group run. I was going to say, why is he sprinting? There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Goodbye, beak things. Goodbye, nightmare beak thing territory. And in we go. Into the border zone. Now, hopefully, I will have a frame rate above 4 when we get into the actual hub area. Right now, I've got 120, but the this city's expansion mod, like I think I mentioned, turns the entirety of the border zone into a shantytown metropolis. It is a massive, sprawling, like suburb, multi-district shantytown. Also, we'll probably be on group run the entire time if I do have more than 3 frames. Because there is always some kind of crime happening there. It is a very low-level crime and fighting and assault, just kind of mecca. Alright, we're going to stick with this road until we see something. There's some junk up there, but it's not a city of any kind, not a outpost or anything of the like. And we're still in Skinner's Roam. Might actually check the map. I think we're here. I think we're right here. And like I said, I don't think these borders are actually as accurate as the rest of the map is. Alright. If we see the ability to bear left, we're going to bear left if this is actually a visible road. And we're going to keep trying to bear left until we get a notification or see something. Nibbly Knob says, the map looks cool. Yes, I'm really enjoying this map. I just found it very recently. And I picked it out because it is very accurate. Oh, I'm going to let the game load. Oh, boy. All right, we might be loading the hub. Getting 10 frames a second. We're just going to let it do its whole thing. Yeah, it's a really, really beautiful map. The mod author has, like, maybe 5 or 6 different versions of different colors and different styles. And they're really very accurate and very pretty. Oh, I can see something out over there. What do we got? We can't see it yet. We have not discovered it, whatever it is. I can't even imagine the kind of stress that you would have to be in to live in a place like this. It's really fun to play as a game, but like I was saying at the beginning of the stream too, like when I can, when I remember, and when I don't stop myself from zooming out, just staying down with the characters kind of centers you with them. And you just kind of like take a peek around and think about how absolutely fucking awful this is. They're in the middle of an absolute nightmare desert. Nothing but starvation and heat. And there's probably just a gang of, like, marauding, starving, or dust bandits around the next corner waiting to kill us. After we just got out of horrifying nightmare beak thing territory. Alright, we discovered a tiny settlement, which is probably that up there. Which is probably the ruined... I think that's like a Holy Nation ruin. I think. Alright. This should be our bearing left mark right here. Yeah. That'll be our bearing left mark, hopefully. And we cross into the border zone. I am very curious. How accurate is that? Not very. We're a little closer than that. Discovered way station border Z. Oh, nice. That is where we are heading. That is where we are heading because we can get up nice and high and we can take a look around. Let me also do this. Nope. No nav mesh to fix. Now, my big hope is that I don't crash. So I'm going to quick save a bunch while we approach. This doesn't seem like a bearing left or a bearing right. Whatever. Let's just see if we can get up there. Just see what they do. They look up the hill and say, hey, let's see if we can get some height. So we can see what the hell's going on around here. Oh, there, we're loading again. Let's give it a second. That's a big load. At some point, I'm going to be loading the hub, and that's going to take a solid minute. Nope, that's not it. That was a very fast load. Can we see the what is it called? The way station Z? What the hell was that thing called? Way station border Z. Well, that's where we're going. And we can see it from here. I'm going to click it. These guys can see it. And they know that's where they want to go. All right. Interesting. What is this? I'm not sure where we are. We might be in this mess here. Maybe we're on this road? Possibility. I love how they always sound like they're dragging 50 tin cans behind them. Like they just got married. There's like a string of tin cans clamoring behind them. Nice, and we're making good time too. It's 10 in the morning. My goodness. If this game had a morale system, these guys would probably be very happy right now. So we're gonna go to the hub. You know what I guess we could do? We'll go to the hub and see if, oh, there, I think we're loading now. Got 10 frames a second. Let's give it a second. Give it a second. Nope, that's not it either. All right. Hyper nervous about loading in the hub. I'm afraid it's going to crash. I forgot about the overhead of running the streaming software. Should be fine. But yeah, I wanted to take spices from Flats Lagoon out to the hub and see if anything would sell for more money. Even though the hub is filled with people that are completely broke. Just to see. It's just something for these guys to do. Maybe they want to think about being traders and they get into the spice trade. But maybe we'll go to the hub. We'll see if we can buy some spices. We've got $5,000. Maybe we buy something. I think I also have some teeth still to sell, so we might have exactly $5,000. Yeah, we got teeth. And this backpack that I don't need. Yeah. Maybe we'll sell some of this rotten meat, too. Bill doesn't need to eat all this rotten meat. I don't know how much we need to go in here. Maybe we'll stop in the bar and see if there's anybody interesting in here. I'm not going to spend $3,000 on picking somebody up, but if there's anybody in here that wants to come out for free, I don't think I have any mods that add free people, but every once in a while there's some unique recruit. Not you, Bill. You don't go in there. Let's get Deckard to go in there. And what do we have? A mechanical shop and a robotics workshop. We need neither. All right, in we go. Excuses. Look around. The world doesn't forgive mistakes. I'd rather be a living coward than a dead hero any day. That is spoken like a true native of Kenshi. All right. We've got some drifters. We've got good frame rate, but again, I'm getting weird stutters. It is what it is. A tech hunter. Another tech hunter. Some ninjas. Some mercenaries. Alright. Oh man, I don't know what mod this comes from, but this is the greatest thing on Earth. I'm not sure if this comes from Reactive World, but it's a world state checker. It's just a robot that hangs out only in this bar, and you can ask him about world states. And my god, do I wish I had this in my current playthrough, as I was trying to imprison Holy Lord Phoenix, and he just kept disappearing. It took a long time to get that to stick. Oh, here's a bunch of people. Drifters. We might say hi to one of the drifters, just see what they got going on. Who are you? Belf, the tech hunter. Nice mask, Belf. And Petula. Alright, let's talk to the barkeep. Or Sut. Welcome to the bar, traveler. Something I can get you? Show me what you got. Yeah, I don't need anything from you, but we can see all the food that one mod adds. Lots and lots of recipes. The icons are kind of all over the place, but I like the idea of being able to make some more food. Alright, we don't need any of this stuff. I'm going to sell you my teeth while I'm here. As weird of a sentence as that is. Take all my teeth. Oh, and take this backpack too. Can you afford it? You sure can. There you go. Nice, we got $6,500. What do you got for spices? Nothing on sale, huh? And that's it. You just got the one thing. He's got pepper. Hemp pepper. Interesting. I bet they make that in the swamps. We could probably find that for cheap in the swamps and then peddle it somewhere else. Alright. You got nothing else for me. Let's see if we can get ourselves... Let me see where I am. We're at the way station border Z. Oh, Squin's going to be around there somewhere. Quite literally in there somewhere. Which means the general hub is probably here. And like I said, it is sprawling, so it's like spread through this whole thing. Let's, do I want to come down out of here and go this way? I think we do, because we can stay high. We're going to come this way and stay high. And we'll try to worm our way down through here. That could be very, very, very dangerous. There's not a lot of ways out of here. That's going to be all like sheer cliff faces if something goes wrong. We might go this way. We'll go this way. And we'll come out to the ravine. I don't love it, but that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. It's a main road, which is very scary. It's this way, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think so. Let's come down here. So I was trading in the hives the other week. And I noticed that brown stuff them lot build huts out of. Yeah, what is that? Gross is what it is. It ain't stone, and it ain't wood, neither. Yeah, I think it's biomaterial. Gross. Nah, I guess it ain't. Never really thought about it before. I love it. I mean, why don't we have buildings made of the stuff outside of the hives, huh? Yeah. It's best not to be thought about. Alright, we're gonna go left out of here. I think. This also goes nice and high, so... that should be just fine for us. I don't know what kind of pathfinding you're doing, but I'll leave you to it. And it looks relatively clear. I'm nervous, but, you know, it should be fine. I don't see anything behind us. Oh, wow. Just missed a dust bandit camp, and I can indeed talk to one of them, so I probably could bribe them off of killing us. We have the money for it. And we don't have much on us in terms of stuff for them to steal, so... we'll hold out hope that if dust bandits lie in front of us, that we can deal with them. There. Nope. Give that a second. Give it some more seconds. Let it load. It's taking its sweet time. I'm just going to let that load fully before I unpause. Ooh, don't hang. Alright, hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're good. I don't mind if it comes to a crawl, I just don't want it crashing. This is on a very old computer, which is fine. I have everything kind of running on its lowest settings that I'm comfortable with. But as long as we don't crash, knock on wood. Oh, I think it crashed. I'm going to give it a second. Oh, okay, good. Woo, all right. There we go. I'm going to let it load completely. Like I said, this one was going to take a while. And there we go. 58 buildings have been fixed. That is not the full hub. The full hub is like 220 buildings. That might be some of them. We might load in pieces as we get closer. I'm gonna quick save in case I crash. We can try to get back here. Ooh. They're freaking out. They're like bouncing back and forth. This will not be a problem. It's not a problem on my other computer, this particular mod. It's just this one. It's really not digging what we're doing. That, like I said, combined with the overhead of the streaming software. But I think we're okay. Knock on wood, I shall hope. Alright. I did let that all distract me. Let's make sure we're nice and safe. It seems safe enough. I'll click out to here, and we'll keep walking. We'll see if we can get up nice and high, get a look at the hub. What is this? Is this traders in front of us? I think it is. Something's in front of us. No, it's a rock. Nope, it's traders. Traders Guild traders. Nice. Alright, we'll catch up with them. We discovered a holy military base. Alright. Yeah, we're somewhere in here. I don't think this is this. I think we're here. Oh, no, it might be that bend. Where's the base? We can't see it. Oh, and we discovered an outpost as well. Across the way. That's going to be Ishijuku, most likely. That is good. Wait a minute. The hell am I? That's the holy military base. Oh, okay, we did go left. I was going to go that way. Alright, whatever. This is fine. This is fine. It puts us in a really weird spot, but it should be fine. There's all these traders here. Look at how many traders there are. They feel safe enough going this way. Oh, we're loading again. Let me give that a second. All right. Let me check that. There we go. There's the hub. We discovered the ruins outside of the hub. Nice. Hello there, sir. What do you got? We've got money. What do you got? You got spices? Let's talk with them. Trading drifter, show me what you got. Oh, you've got backpacks. And you've got expensive spices. Cactus salt and ground desert cinnamon, but it's at 100%. We want to buy low and sell high if possible, so. As they say. Yeah, and all your stuff is 100%. We don't need anything from you. And we sold off all our teeth. So we're going to continue on our way. We are cresting this hill right here. We'll drop back down a little, and then we'll try to make our way through that little windy serpentine path. Alright, there is the destroyed military base. And in here we can start to see the hub. It's got some, a bunch of outskirts all around it. There's stuff all down, all the way towards Squin. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. This is why this takes forever to load. But it's very interesting. Alright. We're gonna go... We want to get down in here. I'm gonna click at... We want to cross the river, so I'm just gonna click at the river, and we're just gonna keep with them. Just see what they do. These guys know they want to get down there, so they're just going to start heading their way towards the river. Oh, shit! Turn around! Turn around! Go back, 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 back. Get back into this dugout. Oh, good. Starving bandits. They would just attack. They wouldn't even ask questions. We'll go this way. We're kind of behind them, and we're in this little low rise in the land. We should be fine. As long as there's not someone in front of us, which there can be. It is Kenshi, after all. That's very cool. Are we looking at the swamp? Yes. We'll come up this way. The way the road intended. And we finally discover the hub itself. And a ruined watchtower. I don't even see that. We discovered sky scrap. That's all this junk here. The large chunk that hangs off the side of the Neo hub. And we are far enough away. We discovered the south hub. We're far enough away from these guys that I almost ran into back there that I'm going to click down there. We'll just see what these guys do. They know they want to get down into the valley proper. We discovered sky scrap, the south hub, the ruins, the outpost, all of it. Oh, we can't get down right there, huh? All right. I hate running along the sides of these cliff faces here. Because, like, if you bump into something, there's nowhere to go. You're just done. You run back the way you came and hope you don't bump into something. Or you're not going to go down there, huh? All right. I just kind of want to pull the Band-Aid off and get down. Just hurry down. Let that load. I don't know what we're loading, but I'm going to let it load. There, it's done. Man, it is so wild. This game is old as hell. It's on just the most aging engine there ever was. It runs like crap. It's janky as hell, but every once in a while, it is really beautiful. It's honestly not even every once in a while. The game is just, there's something about it. There's just a little bit of magic in it somehow, somewhere. It just does it for me. The way they've built out the world, the way everything just kind of comes into view. The lighting hits just right sometimes. It's very good. I'm also using the, oh, where are we sprinting? No, we're not. I'm also using a mod called Faster Foliage and Stone Total Rework, which I've talked about on the main series, but it does change things a lot. I imagine trees like this are not typically in the border zone. I don't think they are. But the person went through and put hands on every single stone and every single tree and every single piece of shrubbery, and optimized them in very unique and interesting ways, and also took care of a lot of some, I think, what are probably some remnants of a game that was made over the course of 12 years, starting with one person and then on to contractors and employees and things like that. There's a lot of inefficient use of stone and shrubbery and stuff, and so he went through and put hands on every single thing. And I at some point stopped installing new mods on my other playthrough, but I took the risk and installed that mod because I gain an easy 20 frames a second using that mod. It does make a lot of changes. Like, he made it to suit his taste for sure. There's a lot of changes to where foliage is and where rocks are and stuff, but for me, it fits lore-wise enough. It feels about right. The world still feels somewhat the same. It's not such a, like, strange and unusual departure that it feels like a different type of game, but the FPS gain is impossible to deny. We are discovering a ton of stuff. South Hub, Trader's Gorge, Ruins, Hub outskirts. Nice. All right. This is a sad little ruined hive village. We're going to leave them. Hive commune huts in the ruins. And we're going to head up into the hub. Oh, we are loading again. There we go. I think we did the bulk load, so I think we're okay. We're going to head up into the hub. At some point, give that a second. At some point, there's going to be nothing but pure fighting everywhere. So I will put these guys on group run. Otherwise, they're just going to sprint the whole way. Why are you going this way? There you go. I'll put them on group run so we don't lose them. But every time I've ever come to the hub with this mod, yeah, there, we already see it. There's just fighting everywhere. There's just like a lot of low-level gangs in here that are just constantly bickering with each other. There's a ton of crime going on in this place. It's a very interesting little city, the way this shakes out. And like I said, this is the biggest departure from like how the world actually exists in the vanilla game that I'm doing. Like, I got a ton of mods for like gameplay and like changing how like I can interact with the world, but not a lot of stuff that's like completely changed, like, you know, this is the world itself. But I've been having a lot of fun with this mod. Like I said, I've played this game so much, it's nice to come to an area and see a completely different experience. I cannot believe we have not had to start sprinting yet. Alright. Welcome to the hub. Here we see there's a ton of stuff going on here. The typical hub with all of its ruined buildings, but then a whole bunch of other stuff out here. Let's see if we can find... That looks like a trader. Travel gear shop? A farm shop, maybe? Maybe? A big shop? Trade ninjas, some bars. Oh, I bet a bar will have what I'm looking for. Let's go into the travel gear shop anyway. Let's take a look. And then we're going to head... We'll hit... There's a few bars in this town. We'll hit the bars and see what they're doing. Maybe, just maybe, I'll throw down a save spot. And I still got a little while to play. I'll throw down a save spot and we'll do something real dumb just for fun. If we can get some, Dust Bandit. He's got a crossbow. Are you a Dust Bandit? You're the Fallen Gang. Who are you? Just a drifter? Alright, we're gonna take this guy's crossbow. Mernst. Alright, I'm gonna take all your stuff. Let's give Sarah a crossbow. I like the B team to be out of trading range. God damn it, Sarah, get over here. Just... Sarah, go loot this guy. I always like a secondary team to be ranged, if at all possible. Alright, and we're going to take this guy's junk. We'll make enemies out of Dust Bandits, sure. Out of trading range with Bill. Bill, you're killing me. Get over here, Bill. Sarah, why don't you wear that? We'll put this in Bill. Alright. Into the travel shop. Sorry, fella. That's how the world works. Sometimes you get robbed while you're unconscious. Take a look around. Let's talk with Wolf. What do you got? A bunch of backpacks. Oh, I do have people that need shirts. You only have a shawl, though, huh? I don't really need anything else from you. Alright. Let's head to a bar. Nice, there's one right across the way. Yeah, like I was saying, I was... Maybe we'll do something really stupid for the fun of it. Oh, there we start sprinting. Nice. With early level characters, with the mods that I have where you can't click on the map and you don't know where you are, it is nigh impossible to go into the swamps without very high level characters, which is incredibly fitting for this game. One of the first things I did in my other series, my actual Let's Play, was very early on go right into the 325%. Man, we wanted to sell this here. My God. Alright. Yeah, I took a team down into the swamps because you can just click the middle of the swamps and then they'll just run. And there you go. You can get there. But it's a very dangerous place. It still is a very dangerous, nightmarish place. But without being able to click the map, it's suicide. Complete suicide. But maybe we'll go take a peek. Maybe we'll walk to the edge of the map. See what it looks like over there. Let's head over to the big shop. I really very much wanted to sell some spices, but I guess their plans got changed for them. We'll try this other bar. See if there's anything for cheap we could take somewhere else. There's a bunch of dust bandits on the floor. Anybody else got ranged weapons? You do, actually. You do. Sarah, Arnon, and Bill. Hang back here for a second. Sarah, loot this fella. You can take those bolts for sure. We're gonna take the bow. We may as well. I'm gonna take the sidearm in case anybody else needs one. We'll leave you with the rest of your crap. What did the other guy have? Where is the other guy? Yeah, another crossbow. Nice. She needs bolts, so we're gonna go grab some. Gimme. We'll take this too. Also, what are you using? Shoddy? How about standard? Done. Beautiful. Alright. Where's the rest of the team? On their way? On their way. We're gonna head into this bar. In you go. Oh, who's in here? A vagrant? Mercenary Guild, another vagrant. Maybe we'll talk to a vagrant. Adventurer, headhunter, some drifters. That's about it. Talk with the barkeep first. Head on over. Skinner, how's it going? What do you got? Yep, salt and pepper. Oh, cactus salt. 35% cheaper here. Average price is $306. Where could we sell cactus salt? I bet we could sell it in the swamp. How much is it? $300? Average price $300. It's $198 here. Yeah. We'll buy one salt, sure. Here, why don't you take this off of us? Stolen goods? No problem. That's for you. Beautiful. Alright. Did I sell that back to you by accident? Give me that. That's all you got. Alright. Maybe we'll see if another bar has some cactus salt. Actually, let's talk to this vagrant first. See what he's got to say. What are you doing? Sigh. I'm running a little dry here, boy. Want to buy me another grog? 50 bucks? Sure. See if he's got anything interesting to say. Gulp. That's it. I had a rough encounter with the Bugmaster this week. Ever heard of him? I've heard tales, nothing more. He's not someone you want to come across, trust me. Some say he was abandoned as a kid and raised by bugs. The guy practically has an army of giant insects under his control. Communicates with them, speaks their language. Go on. That guy's a madman. He's a damn bug or something. Who knows why he hates humans so much? Sigh. Half my squadron slaughtered by him. It was a bloodbath. Well, that's terrible. Nothing a good amount of grog won't fix. Deckard has nothing to say to that. And who are you, mercenaries? You're a vagrant. Let's talk with Carbolin. You're here to gossip or you're here to drink? Yeah, alright, whatever. We got a bar on the way down here, and there's another bar down there. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to set up a camp in the border zone. We didn't crash, and my frame rate isn't 1. So we might set ourselves up a little... Oh, Deckard, why don't you hold off? Why don't you wait for everybody to catch up? We'll set ourselves up a little camp here. Make this our base of operations. Our hub, as it were. And we'll make plans for our next adventure. from our nice base of operations. We could also start doing some logging and some crafting and some researching. Alright, let's head into this bar. We're looking to get into the spice trade. What do you guys got? A drifter, shinobi thief, another drifter, and that's it. Let's talk with this shinobi thief. You don't have anything, do you? I don't think so. Got things to sell? Not today. Probably has stuff, but I'm more interested in what the bartender has. You, sir. Can I talk to you? What is he doing? Can I get you a drink? Let's trade. You've got literally nothing. Oh, no, you got some sugar. 100%. Not interested. All right. Oh, this is perfect. There's a bar down here with an exit that is about where I think we might want to set up. I like this spot. I've set up here before. We might, you know, maybe we'll set up here. In this, like, little gully here. We got some copper. If we want to do some mining. Maybe back there. There's a tree right here. Is this tree mineable? No. Is this tree mineable? I'm getting that 10 frames a second I was worried about. That one's mineable. Yeah, we're going to come down here either way. Where's, get down into this spot. Not with just Deckard. Everybody. Down we go. Oh my god, what are you guys doing in there? Are you okay? Oh, Jesus. Hope that didn't collapse on you. You poor fellas. Is this just a herd of Garu? I think they're going to be okay if they're inside of a town. I don't think anybody will attack us. Let's see what happens. Nah, we're good. We're good. Who are you? Also the Fallen Gang. Interesting. I suppose that is Fallen Holy Nation. Alright. Into the bar we go. Wow, this bar is completely empty. Let's go have a conversation with Jackie. What do you got? You've got some cinnamon and some hemp pepper. That's on sale. And you have cactus salt that is marked up dramatically. Did I not just buy cactus salt for like... What? Why would you buy that for so much here? You could have just walked up a block and bought this cactus salt. All right, whatever. I'm going to give this to her. She can have it for $1,000. I think what did I pay for this? 198 bucks? Whatever, you take it. That's what we're doing here. She had hemp pepper. We can buy that. Sure. We'll hold on to that. I think we're going to do some traveling out of here. We're going to set up a little home base, and we're going to do some traveling out of here. We might see if we can get ourselves into the spice trade. Maybe we'll be doing some runs from Shemp to the border zone. Who knows? But we'll start... Yeah, I think this is as good a spot as any. We'll start by coming out here. And don't mess with us, Mr. Herbivores. Mr. Garu. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Alright, let's go scope out a sleeping spot. We'll set up a camp into the night. I think we've done... No, we still have some cooking to do. We got some stuff to do. We're going to set up a semi-permanent camp. All our crap, we're just going to leave it here. Unfortunately, this tree is not mineable for some reason. Well, I bet this one is. It is. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's throw a campfire here. We'll place our group campfire here. Done. Let's place a tent on top of our campfire. I love it. And let's put our bed out in case anybody is still hurt. They can take a nap. And I have some skins. There we go. We'll put out some skins as well. We have 5 skins. We'll put out a few of those. And this will be our permanent little base of operations. Semi-permanent. Let's get that confirmed. I'll come back in here. I don't want to have to do that again. Who can do this? Sarah. Trade with Bill. Why is Bill 100 miles away? Hurry up, Bill. Get with the program. Take the camp kit and the sleeping bag and the skins. And let's see if we can give her a building job and see if she'll just go do it. You know, we'll give both of you guys a building job. Arnin's going to say, I don't have any stuff. And I'm going to say, Arnin, just chill out. You'll have stuff in a second. Sarah, go build. You know what, Arnin, why don't you, there she goes. Why don't you trade with her? Oh, he can take these skins and start in on that. Though I do not know that these will be part of the engineering job. I'm going to have to do these manually. Also, they are invisible. Jesus. Get over here, Arnin. Keep building. All right. And that's 4. Where was number 5? Right there. And Sarah, you did have a sleeping bag to make. Thank you. All right. Which one of these guys is good at laboring? Sarah's not bad. Arnin's not bad. Decker's not bad. I think they're all going to be exactly the same, huh? 20 across the board? All right, that's good to know. Yep, 20s across the board. Let's get Thorian. Why don't you start in on this tree? And, Gemma, you got a 20 as well. Actually, how you doing, Gemma? Why don't you be first on sleeping, because your head really got rocked, huh? Smith, do you still have meat? You do. Guess what, Smith? You're getting a job. We'll let her start cooking. Gemma's asleep. Arnin, why don't you use this copper resource? And you know what we'll do? We'll give them a light source. I think I have bonfires. Yes, I do. Beautiful. This is our little camp. All right. Everyone's got to be doing something. So, Sarah, you hit the copper resource. Oh, who are you? Reagan, you can help cook. Deckard, why don't you go work a tree? And who do we got there? Firm, how you doing? You're fine. You can use the campfire as well. Beautiful. Nice. That's a good little spot for them. Yeah, and so with Interactive World, as they mine these trees, I mean, they have very low labor across the board, but as they mine these trees, we'll build up wood logs, and then we can build other structures to quite literally cut down and, like, hew the wood. We can turn it into, like, actual, like, structural wood that we can use to build things. And with the patch to Interactive World, the person, like, slipstreamed all of the gameplay into the actual game. So, like, you actually need wood. So you got to think about where you're going to get wood when you, like, make a base, because you need wood to, like, build some of the stuff in your house, right? Like, so if you build a house like this, it's got all these wood rafters. So, like, wood is an actual useful resource that you do need. Nice. All right, but I think that is where we're going to leave it for today. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming this a bunch, so anybody who wants to hang out, I'll probably be back doing this tomorrow, if not sometime this week, and a bunch after that, probably regularly. I'll set a schedule. I don't know. I'll set a schedule, and I'll try to stick to it. I want to do it at least, like, maybe 2-3 times a week until I get a good number of hours under these guys' belts. And I think when we come back next time, we might do something dumb. Just to see what happens. I don't know. We might take some people and maybe see if we can get to at least one of the towns at the outskirts of the swamp. It's a little dangerous to go down there, but it could be fun, so I don't know. Either way, thank you to everybody who hung out, and hope you guys had some fun, and I hope you have a good night, and I will see you next time.